G'day chaps, welcome back. This is going to be part 2 and we're going to be playing straight on. Let's end the turn. So now we can design military ships for the first time. That's fantastic. So let's just make sure we are, I want to make sure we are defending ourselves. So now let's just build a laser. Don't know if we need that yet. This one gives us ground troop, military, mobile energy weapons, ground troop. Don't want that. Okay. What else? This gives us extra capacity for something or other. N-wave fusion, It's more of a gateway for other technologies, so we don't really need that. Can skip it. I'm gonna go for the. We should probably go for research, shouldn't we? So this one gives us more research ability and also the ability to colonize tundra. That would be a good idea. This one gives us the ability to colonize Mediterranean. So I'll take this. Oops, fuck. No, we have both of those already. Okay. So now it's suggesting we go for this, which is way down here. It gives us colonize ice, planetary colonization, so we can colonize ice planets. And also a plus 25% research on happy. Don't know what that means exactly, but whatever. Okay, we have unlocked a military ship hull. This means we have our first military ship. So let's go create. Okay, the Dagger. So this is our first ever attack ship. And this is going to have a Kilo class design, designed as a small attacker. And here we go, this is what it looks like. It's all about the hull. We're getting in the bottom left here. As you can see, the hull defines a number of ship characteristics. The number and the types of modules which are compatible. Its base statistics, but also the initial production and upkeep costs. Okay, that's beautiful. It really is. Can't zoom in though. That's pretty freaking cool. Beautiful. This is a beautiful game in general. Really enjoying it. Okay, so at the back here, we need some kind of propulsion system, I think. So here we go. This one's a warp drive. This one's the nano repair bots. Okay, I'm not really sure what we need a warp drive for. Oops. But I did have it on my other ships, so I'm going to put that in just because I think I need it, basically. So we have spots for 3 defensive, 3 shields. That's probably wise. So basic plasma shielding, health bonus 10, shield capacity 120. This one health bonus 40, projectile defense 10. So this one's better against. This one gives you more health in general, but it's not really great protection. So take one of those, and then we're going to take 2 of these shielding modules. So we're going to be well protected, and then we need some offensive weaponry. So opal laser. It's optimal or effective at all ranges. I like that. That's cool. And we also have a plasma beam. It's only good at short range, so we don't want that. Ion torpedoes. This one looks more versatile. Damage per second 6. Projectile anti-missile efficiency, so it just pounds them with kind of bullets. Take that. Cool. Nice. That looks like a design I am happy with. This at the back, and I'm just tempted because I did see it has these repair bots. I'm gonna take that. I'm not quite sure what it means to not have a warp drive. but I like the idea of having ships that are out in space. And just listen to that music. I'm going to turn this up on my headphones. It's really setting a great mood, and I'll turn it up for you as well on the game. I'll try not to drown myself out. This is the kind of game that makes me feel chilled and quiet and slower, calmer. So you're just going to have to roll with it if I am slow or quiet. Hopefully the mic helps. I found that the mic, I've got it, instead of directly in front of me, I've got it off to my left slightly, so I don't know if that'll sound very different. What is that? Probe. Oh, so this is that a probe I fired? I guess so. Okay, there's nothing we can do here, so I'm just gonna make him wait his turn. I'm not rushing to explore all of these. So that's somebody else's probe. Huh. We are not alone, Toto. Hope you're enjoying the game. This is definitely one to put on if you are in that kind of chilled mood. Because, as I said, I'm really not going to be rushing through this. Research ship, I'm just going to make them wait. Just going to see what's in our build queue. Not much after that. So we're going to have the opportunity to build something. What can we do? I think a military ship. I think I want some kind of military capability. So let's build the Dagger. The one we just put together. That design. That takes a long time. It takes 6 turns. But I do want at least one military ship. Let's see, can we check any other anomalies? We can. Let's check this one. Your analysis was successful. Reserves dark glitter resource deposit. I've never heard of this before. Dark. Let's have a look. Not this one. Dark glitter. Luxury deposit. Clouds of glittering particles that react to warp movement. Okay. And then we also have this dustidious trees. Mutated trees likely crafted by the Endless that filter dust. Huh. Cool. There we go. Alright. So yeah, I've been working really quite a lot recently. As in doing a full-time job and then coming home and still doing emails. It's getting pretty tiring. At some point, it will demand enough time of me that I'm going to have to think about my job. Okay, so we've checked everything we can check here. There are 2 more anomalies here, so oops, fuck. Didn't want to do that. Oh no, I can still move him. So we're going to check these other anomalies up in that system there. There's nothing we can do with this guy. Alright. Now in terms of who else there is in the galaxy, you have some weird races. One of them, for example, has moved between times. So it's come from another dimension into this dimension. That's pretty mental. It only has a kind of partial physical form. There's also another race which was created as a weapon. And that means that race, all it does is consume. Alright, so we can do a... No, we can't do a probe. Okay. Do a probe with this guy. Let's just see, any more anomalies? So this early part of the game is obviously slow, steady, peaceful. all we're doing is picking up resources and just kind of chilling out. Things will, of course, pick up pretty quickly. I'm going to start rushing through the turns quicker now. Okay, let's get these anomalies checked. Loads of Dustidius trees. What's going on here? Can't do that anomaly yet, so let's just pass. Pass the turn, keep on moving. Got Hyperium, this is another luxury resource. Be the first to search 10 curiosities. Okay, congratulations, you have achieved this legendary deed. Other empires can no longer hope to attain it, and we get an extra amount of Jadonics. The only known occurring anti-gemstone. The unique lensing properties of Jadonics make it very useful in advanced tools and machines. It also has many practical military applications for improving weapon systems and ship defenses. Okay, cool. Let's crack on. System defenders. If you haven't already done so, let's examine a key part of your system's defenses: manpower. To begin with, zoom into the star system management view of any of your Empire's systems. On the screen you can see your defense percentage. Defense defines how well your system can resist an invasion, and some technologies can increase the maximum defense capacity of the system. So that's this here on the left. It's called defense. It's 100%, 200 out of 200. Star system defense represents the ability of the system to repel ground invasions. The Empire manpower gradually restores this value, while enemy sieges and ground battle losses reduce it. In terms of manpower, we have 310 at the moment. Manpower is used to populate your ships and ground troops. Star systems dedicate a fraction of their growth to contribute to the Empire-wide manpower, which is then dispatched as ship crew or system defense troops. Cool. Empire dust. Dust is transferred to your Empire and can be used in many ways, such as buying things, paying heroes, or interacting with other empires. We have a negative amount, so we have military upkeep, and then finally there is Empire influence. Influence increases influence zones around your system. That's these things, these blue things. And it's the currency for diplomacy. So we have a positive balance there. So we're growing. Okay. So we have Jadonics. I don't think there's anything we can do with any of this yet. So we're just collecting resources. Nothing else for us to do here. So let's get this guy to move on. And this other one. Waiting for 2 more anomalies there. Okay, so where are we? We have this dust stuff here. You've discovered the on nebular clouds. You must extend your system's influence over it to receive its bonuses, and that just gives us a bunch of extra speed. So it looks like we're kind of in a tucked away corner of the galaxy at the moment. Using the mode of transport that we have, and that may change. Stellaris, it changed. And this game is a lot like Stellaris. There's only one entrance to our kind of region of space at the moment. Alright. Let's get these anomalies checked off. What do we get here? Anomaly irradiated. High levels of cosmic rays coupled with naturally occurring sources such as radon make this planet a dangerous place. There is a high risk of cancer-related diseases, and radiation levels complicate scientific experimentation. Okay, so there's nothing good about that. Okay. This guy. There's nothing for us to really get. Oh, we've already got it. Okay. Well, it looks like somebody else has already taken it. Alright, so this is of no use to us. Let's move on. And our hero is our first other race. Here we go. Where are they? There we go. We have found them. Zurak 1. So their hometown is called Zurak. This is the first other race we've come across. They're very, very weird. The ones I haven't mentioned before yet. So they come from large jungle. It's colonized. It's weak and low. That one has a lot of deposits. So it will be a system worth capturing. But there we are. I can't zoom in and take a look at that yet because we haven't got our sign ship there, but soon we can. But here they are.
The unfallen greet you in the hopes that your goal is greater harmony.
Okay. So this is very important. These guys are called the Shargon. Unfallen. The Unfallen have only ever known their homeworld of Koyasil, preferring to peaceably study what is near rather than discover what is far. They were content with this slow development that they refer to as the Long Sleep, a period from their rise to sentience to the modern era. The modern era was rudely thrust upon them by a galactic skirmish in the skies above, and the debris it rained upon their planet. Seeing fire fall from the skies and viewing the violence of other races firsthand, changed their image of their role in the galaxy. Having an intimate relationship with fire as both fire that destroys and fire that renews, they view themselves as guardians of peace and harmony in a galaxy that seems to be badly in need of both. So they should be basically peaceful. Yeah, there we go, down the bottom there. Personality, pacifist. This empire will sign diplomatic contracts more easily, try to maintain alliances, and will favour peace. This empire will be honest in diplomacy and will be vengeful in case of slights, and benevolent. This empire will favour approval from its population and try to help weak empires. Okay, so this is an empire we can deal with. Affinity, celestial vines. Harmony is everything to the Unfallen, and they seek to gain a peaceful stranglehold on the galaxy by spreading their tendrils across the stars. Adjacent systems are colonized by sending out vine ships and embedding beacons that attract the vines. So these people live on... Look at that picture behind. It looks like they exist. They're basically plants. They are vines. That's incredible. A plant-based sentient species, but we can be at peace with these people, I believe, and they would be open to making peace with us. Good. Okay, so we just need to save up our influence. We have 103 influence now, so if we just save a bit more, we can do map sharing and other things with these guys. Cool. This will be the first time in the game that I have had an ally. And an ally would just kind of let us take over this region of space and do our thing while we've got someone protecting an entrance. So that's very cool indeed. Hero's got some skills. This one gets extra food and something else on planets. I'm going to take that. Cool. I hope you're enjoying this music as much as I am. I really do. I think this that was just waiting for an anomaly. Okay, end of turn. I'm going to try and keep each of these roughly to about 20 minutes. Turn it into a proper series. Sometimes it's good to have longer videos, sometimes it isn't. It really depends on my mood and how much I want to force you to kind of click the next video, basically. I think shorter videos are okay personally, as long as I release them reasonably quickly after each other. When other people do that, I find that that's okay. So we found a kind of incense. This is a luxury resource. We now have jade onyx, Dustidius trees, Eden incense, dark glitter. So we have a bunch of different stuff. Don't know what to do with it yet. Okay. What's going on here? Do we have any anomalies left? Yes. So this guy's just waiting for an anomaly. And this one also. So nothing doing this turn. Let's just pass. It's probably a good place to stop. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough of Endless Space 2. I very much am. And I will see you in the next one. Let's do some legal stuff. Ciao for now.